So as we continue through the forecasting and developing spreadsheets to show what our business is going to look like, we revert back to the original kind of forecast of how many pretzels are we going to sell. And down here in this section you can see we've placed the forecasts in, and we've highlighted just the boxes that we need to enter some information in. So during a weekend, we think we're going to sell 220 pretzels per day, and during a weekday rate we're going to sell 130 pretzels per day, and then seasoned pretzels and pretzel hot dogs. And all this calculates up here in the top section of the spreadsheet to tell you kind of what your totals would be based on how many days there are in that month, and how many weekend days there are, and then how many weekday days there are. So this continues to drive additional sections of the spreadsheet. So if we move over to the sales section of our spreadsheet, initially we look at this and we see, okay, these are the amounts that we're selling. So how does the raw materials then play into that? Well, we have another tab in this section here. And as you refer back to that original spreadsheet we were using, it's going to cost us about 12 cents per pretzel. And then seasoned pretzels, I plugged in 15 cents, and pretzel hot dogs at 55 cents. So we have a sales forecast on these other sheets back here. And what will happen is this will reference the costs down below, and then it'll also reference how many pretzels we're selling during that period of time. In this case here it would be weekends, and then this would down here would be weekday pretzels. So in this case here, just say that the cost of our pretzels go from 12 cents to 14 cents a pretzel. So we would only then have to plug in 14 cents there, and you could see that all of the spreadsheets would change. And then if these are all tied together, it will show you what the change has been made to your profit margin. I'll change this back to 12 cents. And we'll look down here at our final sheet that we've got. And in this case here, you can see that the net sales line, once we add in all these raw material costs, and that's this line right here under other expenses, you can see that the raw material costs line would change here. So in this case, $1,756 would be our costs for pretzels during the month of January. So let's just go back and let's just say that, again, our price now changed to 14 cents. Okay? So if we change that price and then we look at our payroll and expenses, you can see that now this price is now $1,860 right here. Significant change, and obviously it'll change the bottom line. So in this case here, we are losing $12,398 with the price of the pretzels being 14 cents. If we go back to our original pricing or costing, where this is only 12 cents, you can now see that changing the price of the pretzel by only the cost of the pretzel by only 2 cents significantly changes the income in this case. We're still losing $11,163, but it allows you to go in and look at your business as an entrepreneur, that you can adjust and understand exactly where the costs are coming from.